Hello my fellow freedom builders and welcome back to the channel. Now it has been a while since I made my last video in here, but I thought it was about time to give you a little update on this trendtraders.com that I tested a while back. As you might recall if you saw the video, this is a service made by one of my friends. I'm not affiliated with him in any way on a financial level, so this is just me testing his service. Now it is built up upon the exact same principles as I use in my normal Scandinavian portfolio. It is a trend following strategy. It's using volume, etc, etc. So if you have seen my videos, seen my screeners from in the trading view videos and so on, you pretty much know what this the gist of this entire strategy is about. So the trendtraders.com is a service where there is a free trial and it is fairly cheap to use. It is $15 per month and yeah, that is actually cheap for what you get, in my opinion. Now, first of all, Jesper that runs this strategy, he started it out in the beginning of September. And now if we just take a quick look at what the market has done since September, let's just have a look here. This is the S&P 500 and well, this is the beginning of September, so by now the S&P is down 1.4%. You all know this, it has been a rough year. There is inflation, interest rate hikes, scare, there is the war in Ukraine, all of this. So it has been kind of a rough environment to invest in. And that is where it is important to have an automated strategy so you're not getting caught up by emotions in your investments. I know several investors that have lost 20, 30, 40% in this span of time simply by trying to invest by their emotions and gut feeling. So this is definitely not the way to do it. Now what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to flick back to the website and then I'm going to show you the stocks that are actually in the portfolio from trendtraders.com by now. If we look at the portfolio here, we can see that from back in beginning of September up until now, this strategy has made 7%. Now that is compared to the minus 1.4% in the S&P 500, so that is definitely not bad. And these are large cap, it is the big stocks, so it's not because you have caught some small illiquid stocks that no one really trades. This is the large stocks, and you can see here the sector overview that we have some non-durables, energy, finance, health service, non-energy minerals and utilities in the portfolio. Now, the performance for this year in 2022 might interest you as well, because what the market has done this year, as you of course all know if you're just slightly interested in the investment world, is that the market by now is down something like 6-7%. It has been down 13-14% in the S&P 500. And the drawdown right now, or the loss right now in the portfolio here from Trend Traders is by now just around 1.5% for the year compared to the 6-8% for the entire market. So that is absolutely splendid as well. Now this is the entire essence of trend trading, and I know that I'm working with that on a daily basis in my Danish subscription service. And what we're talking about there is one of the strengths with trend following is that you get out early when the market starts to turn downwards. You can easily have a choppy market that costs you quite a lot of small trades. You get in a trade, you're getting it sent out immediately. But to be honest, when we're seeing a really brutal downturn in the market, that is where trend following really has its strengths. So, all right, let's have a look at the stocks that are actually active right now. And I have done it in a way where I have put my I put a green line here where the this trend trader strategy send you in. Now you're getting the signals here, if you can call them that. You're getting the trade suggestions on a Telegram service, so it is fed to you if you have your Telegram open on your phone or on your computer. You're just getting it automatically with a ping every time it gives an interesting signal. Now the first stock in the portfolio is Marathon Oil Corporation here, MRO. And as you can see, it was bought here in the beginning of the 11th of January here. And as you can see, this is also very interesting as for trend following, because normally people would say, well, this one has gone up a lot, so why would we buy it? And I can tell that trendtraders.com have been in MRO earlier on, but was sent out, and by now many people would think, all right, it already went up. Well, how much from this latest bottom here? 30%, so why would we buy it? Well, that's the interesting thing with trend following, because trend following is not about buying cheap and selling at a higher price. It is actually buying at a high price and selling at an even higher price when a strategy detects some momentum to the upwards. So right now, as we can see here, trend traders have made 25.5% on Marathon Oil. That is the biggest winner here. And of course it is in the energy sector, and the oil has gone up. The nice thing with an automated system is that you don't need to be too much aware of the world around you. Of course, it's a good thing if you are, but just saying that you didn't need to catch the energy prices going up, but you didn't need to be aware of this. This Telegram service simply just gave you the opportunity to get in here. Now you can of course decide for yourself on all the signals that comes out. This is not in that way an automated strategy where you just buy and sell every time the system tells you so, and they are telling you that on the in the learning content as well, so you're getting some hints as to what to look for. But let's go down the list here. We have Pioneer Natural Resources Company, of course also in the energy, and it got in here again at the 11th of January here at around 200 and is nicely up. As we can see here, they have by now gained around 19% on that, so very nice indeed. We have the Berkshire Hathaway, also an interesting, that is the Buffett company. It got in here in the beginning of January, got some rather large swings here, but not enough to give a sell signal, and by now it is just running nicely upwards. All right, on with the list. Barrick Gold Corporation, also gold have been a lot in focus with the war, with inflation, with everything. And trend traders went in after the earnings numbers came out here, and it has gone up nicely ever since. The thing is with trendtraders.com and with trend following altogether, that normally you don't have a target. So nobody knows if tomorrow this one will turn around, give a sell signal, and you might get out with a little loss or a break even, or if it will keep going up for 1,000%. No one can say. And that is, in my opinion, the nice thing with the trend following, that you don't need to guess how much a stock will go up, because that is next to impossible. All right, next one here is the Travelers Company. As you can see, bought here in January, nice uptrend. I think you can start to see a theme here that we are not buying at the bottom. Next one is a Nucor Corporation. That is one of the newer acquisitions here, bought in just at the end of February here. Up a tiny bit, but they need a bit of time to really run its course. Allstate Corporation is that one was bought Thursday, I think, here, and it's already up quite a lot. By the way, if you would just say here, if I find my drawing tools, this is basically one of my own favorite formations here, where we are seeing pretty much equal tops. They are a bit wiggly up here, but pretty much equal tops and rising bottoms, meaning that the buyers are getting more and more eager to get in, and then at the break here, that is a very interesting setup, and the algorithm from Trend Traders caught that perfectly. All right, we have Centene Corporation, also a stock I know that trend traders have been in several times, or at least have gotten Telegram signals on several times, but it took the buy signal here at the 4th of March. It's only a couple of weeks ago, and right now in a little profit, but there's definitely room to serve some more movement upwards. Then we have Dominion Energy, also one of the newer stocks that is in a tiny loss by now. And there is the Hershey company, also bought here and almost at the top for now. And well, no one knows if it turns down and gets a sell signal. That is the nice thing with this strategy-based investing, is that you are putting in the amount of money so you know exactly what you will lose. For instance, at 1% of your portfolio, if the stop loss is hit, and then you just let the profit run as long as the trend keeps going up. All right, that's it for now. If you are interested in the Trend Traders, there is a 14-day trial in there. I'll put the link to Trend Traders below. I'll also put the link, if some of you are Danish, I'll put the link to my Danish subscription service below, so you can get in there. There's a 30-day trial there, or a guarantee period where you'll get your money back if you don't like the strategy. So trendtraders.com, I think it's worth a try. At least in the 14-day free trial, you can test it out, see if it's something for you. I'm getting some quite nice candidates to choose from. It's not that I'm buying everything that Trend Traders are coming up with, but it's definitely something that I like having open on my desktop, and it is giving me a little notification every time something interesting comes up. That's all for now. Take care of yourself and your money out there, and I'll talk to you again shortly. Bye.